Welcome to episode number 16 of Ivy Talks. This is your girl, Drea Ivy, reporting live here from Miami, Florida, the beautiful, beautiful of beautiful cities. And I am sitting here alongside, a multitude of amazing individuals with great energy. I must say I can't say everyone's name. However, I will let my co-host introduce himself and proceed.
What's going on, world out there, all the YouTube listeners, IG listeners? It's your man Holla Rock, Lex Rock. We're doing episode 16. Big things this week. Special guests, two special guests in the building. Of course, the DJ on the other end right there, Starboy Jay Nice.
What up?
Alright, and we got,
What's
my
good, Jay?
Okay. We're about to introduce one more. Would you like to do the honors?
Yes, what's good? Buddha that great.
Buddha the Great, yo.
Buddha that great. One of the funniest people you'll ever encounter on earth. Absolutely. And so, to formally...
Brown shit?
Yo, I want to talk
Nigga.
about it.
Yeah, okay, please, sir. Nigga, this is why I've been waiting for, Jay, because me and this nigga been saying this shit for years. And every single nigga I mentioned to y'all, dog, that nigga done called out.
That's a fact.
Come on, son. Lexadamus, dog. I ain't coming off with these stories, nigga.
Can you elaborate for the listeners who have no idea what you're
We
talking
on?
about?
Yeah, we on.
Yes, we're on.
Alright, hold up, man. Alright. Look. There's a video surfacing about the actor Orlando Brown, the guy from That's So Raven, right?
Okay.
Alright. So he was saying, beyond the Nick Cannon gave the nigga top or sucks a nigga's dick, I don't know whatever the shit is, but he furthermore started calling out other people in the industry from Birdman,
Right.
Trey Songz,
Diddy.
Who's the other one? There's one more.
Thugger.
Oh, Young Thugger. Not Slim Thug, that's not Young Thug.
Yeah, I mean, but that was a suspect list to begin with. Yeah. Everybody he named wasn't people that people was like, what?
Nah, I don't think it was so much like, what? I think it was like, oh.
Okay.
That's why, I ain't saying, but the streets talk, man. It's hard to really conceal that kind of stuff. It's something that we touched on last week, with the Bobby Valentino and this and that, but it's a heavy topic.
I ain't no friend. All the time they was talking about Orlando Brown, I'm thinking they saying Orlando Brown is kind of crazy, right? But it wasn't until I did my research, Orlando Brown might be onto something right now.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like he's onto something.
Nah, son.
And he's trying to shut him out.
That's why he's blackballed.
Like what?
That shit true, fam. You know that shit.
Onto something like what?
Huh?
Calling a spade a spade.
All right, but elaborate.
Yeah.
I'm saying the details. Elaborate.
Nah, the people he outed, he's saying that he said stuff about people, but a lot of people just dismiss it as him being crazy. But he was saying that he feels like what he's saying has more validity to it than they give him credit for. Like, the people he named you already knew that Diddy deal already came with him playing with your butthole. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was already
crazy when he talking the truth.
Yeah, so
the same motherfuckers who don't want that truth to come out.
Yeah.
Right.
Put the haters on you.
Yeah, baby already well known for, fucking around with certain dudes. There was dudes that said they were signing Cash Money just to smash Baby, dudes
for Baby to smash down.
Yeah.
He's saying that,
Niggas was doing that shit with Bad Boy to become writers, nigga.
Yeah, so that's that. I mean, you already know Thug was suspect from jump. So all the people he listed, Trey Songz already got a bunch of speculations as far as
you actually talked about Trey Songz like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
on the show.
facts.
Shows back.
That shit been said locally, dog, by those in Miami and Brooklyn on the beach and South Beach, and that's already been put out there. You feel me? So
yeah, I don't doubt it.
All them other working girls know, dog. All them chicks in the scene know. They know what happens when they go back to the condo, dog, and what happens when they leave and the homies stay.
Yeah,
they know who they are. Some of them on reality TV shows and stuff, and they best buddies with each other. It's just real talk out there.
Yeah, so that's how it is sometimes. It's just in this day and age, they act like it's crazy, but it's not that. Them dudes been
It's
gay
gotta be
from
some
way
truth to
before.
it, man.
Yeah, they've been gay from way before. They just back then it wasn't something that could be talked about in the '90s, early 2000s. You know, Birdman kissing somebody on the mouth was crazy, but now
They still trying to erase that shit.
yeah.
too.
So, but now you look at it. If he would have did the same thing now,
Right.
that's publicity out the ass for him. Yeah.
Because let's be real. We talking about Birdman kissed Lil Wayne on the lips on 106 in Park and on Rap City.
Yeah, facts.
Like he like literally like they
That was,
literally
I mean,
kissed.
in my opinion, inappropriate.
That was a bit
Inappropriate.
much. It was a bit much.
Inappropriate. It's going light.
No,
Yeah, but-
I mean, it's inappropriate. Like, okay, listen,
What up,
I
man?
have a daughter. You know, I have a daughter, and I think, you know, do I kiss my daughter on the lips? I mean, here and there. It's
No,
really
no,
not
but
even a.
that's your
let
child,
me
though.
finish.
We're
Let
We're
me
talking about
finish.
two motherfuckers who ain't even
Let me
related to each
finish.
other.
Let me finish. Let me finish. After a certain point, after she gets to a certain age, it's not gonna be. I'm not gonna kiss her on the lips because it's just a certain. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a certain division now.
I get all that.
You know what I mean?
But
Like,
you're
but
still
for
playing
two
with her
people.
daughter.
Yes, but I'm
We're
trying to
talking
get
about
to a
two
point.
grown men, two grown
Exactly,
strangers.
I'm agreeing with you, but what I'm saying is like the fact that that they say that, and I'm telling you that even me with my own flesh and blood, my own kid, I wouldn't do that because to me it's like don't give me that bullshit. Don't give me that. Oh, it's because that's my son. Nah, nigga, y'all two grown ass niggas. I got two brothers. My brothers aren't going and kissing my dad on their lips.
But they got family.
The
that
fuck?
do.
I'm sorry, like.
It's not like it's like the Wayne
Nah.
brothers kiss each other. You know what I mean? That's family. When we talking-
Sorry.
Yeah, but
It's
they
just a
even
little,
when they
you know
said
what I'm saying?
even when they said it, they said it started from the whole Italian thing, the mob.
That's
How they
not
do
even
it.
the mob.
Alright,
Yeah.
You gotta understand. Like I look at it like, what was the agenda that they was pushing at that? point?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because
What's
if
the
it was
agenda
a
pushing
fad,
now?
if it was a fad that caught on
yeah.
at that time, so it would have been a lot of.
It would have been a different
Yeah.
thing.
because they thought it was cool.
There's another Southern rapper who's big and popping right now. And they be saying he be doing that shit and trying to disguise it. Cause I ran into one dude who was telling me about some celebrities come through when I was kicking at the airport, and niggas said, "Yo, this one rapper came in where he did some real crazy shit. Like he came, I introduced him, got a pound, right, and the nigga came and like kissed me on my neck."
Oh,
And the
okay.
niggas like, "Yo, what is that?" And then niggas like, "Oh, you know, that's how we do that love shit." Like, no, nigga, like, what is that?
Sure.
That's bananas.
You gotta relax.
Yeah, like, no, be like, and it's just, nah, fam, they ain't no conditioner saying it, and number one, black people need to stop thinking they Italians, stop watching your gangster mafia movies, brother, because number one, Italians don't like black people, brother.
Facts.
They call you Muyans for reasons, so stop trying to pretend like you know, in a Martin Scorsese flick, dog, or, you know, just cut it out, brother.
Yeah,
Them Don Corleones, stop kissing niggas.
I think it's crazy. Yeah, I think it's crazy that they idolize.
I love
That-
when Alex gets in his bags, man. When he proves a point, he's like, "Yo."
Nah, but
And
when they idolize that Italian culture,
Express yourself well.
as if black people didn't have mob culture too, like as if even if you want to look at it just from the strictly mob illegal activity, all that, there have been black organizations that have run
Right.
crazy amounts of time, made crazy amounts of money, but yet every black dude idolizes either that Escobar or the mob. It's always one of the two, as
Because they
if
spoon-fed
black
with
people.
movies.
Yeah, but as if black people didn't flourish through illegal activity.
Of course.
You know what I'm
Still
saying?
do.
Yeah, you still presumed guilty until you proven innocent.
Nah, fuck that.
But
Man,
yet,
that
yeah.
shit, you guilty.
Yeah,
you
but
guilty
yeah.
till you can work it
Yeah,
out.
man.
Until you find the way to be.
But
Yeah.
side note though, but please take in consideration the Italian mob's families. They were families. The Genovese
Yeah.
and them, they were families.
Legitimate families,
So
yeah.
they are legitimate. Those are your brothers and your cousins and your fathers, and that's your family. Like culturally, that is your folks.
Yeah, it started
Niggas
from
in the hood picking up each other, and God knows, you know.
it started from legitimate groups of families that came out, and then they started it from actual people that were related. So
Yeah.
you started with your brother, your 3 cousins.
Ain't no
He
outsiders.
got 6 people over here. He got 6 people over there. Then they started from those times, and then you work your way up to where it took a lot for you to bring somebody that wasn't related into the family.
And
So
that's
what
why the
about
things
shows?
stay structured.
Yeah.
So what about
They snitch on themselves.
So what about shows like the ones where like, you know, other families are introduced into other families and they like somehow make it work?
But you can't believe the hype though, because it's still movies and it's still being narrated by someone who's a writer who may be
It's true.
on that
I
side
get
of that
it.
agenda to just, all right, and this is the part where we're gonna get Mario to go and kiss Luigi. But no, not on the cheeks and the mouth. Yeah, right there. Action. That's Hollywood's agenda.
One thing I know for sure, after that Nick Cannon thing, they're going to silence Orlando Anderson for sure.
Yeah.
They're going to silence him.
What do you mean?
Nah,
Because the crazy
Orlando
thing is, he did like
Orlando
he said
Brown.
it. He said it, and then he was
Orlando
like,
Brown.
they don't want to put me on Wild 'N Out and all of that.
Yeah.
And Nick Cannon made a
Mental health thing about it,
he
yeah.
wrote some speech.
He need
about
help.
Something about like he would put him on, but this is not the way to go about it. So I mean, I think
Nick Cannon-
you might see him on there.
Yeah.
you might can see him on there.
Nick Cannon played it well though. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Of a dude that
he
took
ain't say
that-
J and
He
name.
is
Yeah.
so
He
sexy.
ain't
He's
that-
so
say
intelligent.
No,
He
but
ain't even say
a
that
dude that took
He's
that and
so
spun it
intelligent.
well. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
because realistically, he ain't say that shit
I
ain't
love it.
happened. He ain't say
I
it
really
ain't
do.
true. He
yeah.
ain't say nothing. All he was like, yo, that man, he needs help.
Intelligent,
Yeah.
sexy
Mental
guys.
health.
So it looks,
Intelligent.
but he played it to where, I mean, Nick Cannon is a genius. I do respect
He
his
sure is.
business moves. Like I respect him from that aspect because
Right.
even if people look at the moves that he's made behind the scenes, he's getting crazy money. You know what I'm saying? Like he makes bread. His investments do come out to be fruitful. So I respect that in that regard. But I think he took it and then he took this, instead of taking the homosexual route about
Yeah,
it,
he went way,
he
way
turned it
above.
into a mental health thing, which
Yeah.
is bigger for
Yeah.
TV,
Yeah.
and then made it
Yeah.
what it, and then now motherfuckers talk about mental health. They ain't talking about nobody sucking your dick no more.
Trust me, he curved out.
Yo,
he
facts,
curved out
but it was
the
good.
alphabet community real quick. So.
Yeah.
It was genius, yo, and I respect it. I respect that move from him because he
You know, somebody else would have been like,
Yeah.
"Nigga, I ain't with that gay shit."
yeah, it's
Get all the
true.
protesters out there.
50 wouldn't have handled it so well, you know?
Alright.
So
But
it's
they
different.
still call 50 Cent out on low key.
Yeah,
shit
but
here and there.
but 50 wouldn't have handled it in the way to curve it. 50 would have just took it head on,
Oh yeah.
cursed niggas out on Twitter for a little bit, Instagram
Alright,
wild
so-
out, and then went about his business.
Okay, so let's. Are we skipping topics now? Can we? Segue.
Segway!
Segue.
Segway!
Oh,
Segue.
man.
Since we're still recording, we're recording and we're live, right? All right, so let's talk about the Grammys.
Okay, all right.
All right, how do we feel? Did we catch the Grammys?
I,
Let me elaborate. Let me get into it. Did we at least catch some of the highlights? Music podcast co-host of mine.
yeah, I mean, I don't watch the Grammys physically.
Let me finish, please.
Okay, all right.
Also, yes, let me finish.
Spicy.
I am spicy. So, outside of that, what's so funny?
And she was one of the Spice Girls. Should be shut the fuck up, Spice. Go ahead.
Anyways, J. Cole won his first Grammy off that verse that I won as I voted as the best one for a lot. I just wanted to say.
There was a lot of trash that
Yo,
was
wait.
nominated.
All right, but
Respect.
did y'all catch anything?
But
about the
respect to
What
Cole.
do
All
y'all think?
right.
Yeah, okay.
Can I
Go ahead.
Can I go
Yeah,
now?
what do you
All right.
think? Go ahead.
All right. I don't. How I feel about those events, I don't physically watch those events due to the fact that I will not give their feed to their numbers due to the fact that they don't respect black people as a whole. But I do watch the highlights and also the coverage from other networks that I prefer to give my views to, other social media outlets that I prefer to give my views to. But Cole, I do respect that he finally got a Grammy if that's what he was, he did look at
He
that
got
as
three.
validity. Huh?
You got 3.
You got 3 that night for a
I
lot?
believe you got 3, yes.
Oh, okay.
Not enough for a lot.
No, they said he only won 1.
I thought he got 3. Okay, no, he got one for
Lil Nas took 2.
Yeah, Lil Nas took 2.
Took 2 indirectly.
Yeah.
Lizzo took 2.
Yeah.
Cole took 1.
But
Speaking of Lizzo, she ain't had to go up there and do all that.
Well, okay.
She did, but hold up.
yeah, she got 2.
What?
She got 2.
Yeah, she got 2. Lil Nas got 2.
Yeah.
Nipsey got 2.
Yeah, Big Sam went up.
Shit, and then he got one for the rack. Was it the racks in the middle or some shit?
Yeah, racks in the middle.
Performance. So
Yeah, because
you know how that shit goes.
Roddy Ricch got his first Grammy too. Nah, but I respect Tyler. Tyler, the Creator, got his first Grammy.
Yeah.
I respect what he said after
I do too.
when they asked him what he felt, how he felt about it. I respect that just because of the fact that before he put out his album, I mean, due to the fact that I've been listening to Tyler for a long time, he don't really rap that often anymore.
But,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
do me a solid for the listeners out there. What did he exactly say? Like,
okay, he said, to keep it concise, he said they asked him how he felt about winning the Grammy. He said because he won Best Rap Album.
Yeah.
So he was mad before the award even came out. The winning before the winner got announced, he was mad when the nominations came out because he felt his album is a pop album due to the fact that popular music he sold very well, so it should be in the pop category more than rap due to the fact that he said his album is 43% bars and 67% 57% singing. So he said he should have been considered in the he said he should have been considered in the pop category due to the fact that he has mad harmonies on his album. That is a thing, you know. So, but he said that he felt a certain way about just being nominated in the rap category. He appreciated the fact that he won, but he said that he feels like every time black people make music, due to the fact that we dominate so many other categories of, you know, sports, media, all different things, he goes, they always try to group us in the either the hip hop or urban category so that we can't be eligible for so many other things. So he said he feels like anytime they put you in the urban category, he said it's the politically correct way of saying that, calling somebody the N-word. So,
do you feel him saying that after should he haven't even took the award to begin with?
I feel
I'm gonna take my Grammy.
no, but I feel like it was a moment for him because he brought his mom up on stage and shit when he won. So I feel like you celebrate it, you celebrate it, but you voice your opinion after. I feel like he did it respectfully because even when he voiced his opinion, it wasn't on stage during the performance to disrespect the venue.
Yeah.
He took it to the after party where you could really express how you feel, and then he did it there, which was classy. I feel like it was handled better.
Shout out to Diddy on that too. Diddy,
but does that count though with Diddy?
Why?
Cause fam, like you mad at the system and the machine, but you always still are associated and functioning in the machine. You're at Clive Davis's parties of all parties, brother. Like that is a staple for the pre-Grammy or post-Grammy party. So you up there and parlaying with them all day. It's like the same shit when Jay-Z tried to go boycott the Grammys because they didn't want to televise the rap nominations, but then you still taking Grammy Awards several years later.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like, fam, like, cut it out, nigga. Like, if you're gonna go boycott that or voice your opinion about, don't fuck with them at all. If you're really buying the Colin Kaepernick shit, nigga, don't watch an NFL football game, nigga. Go watch the Canadian Football League.
Did he say they're giving them
pick a different sport.
5 days to figure it out?
Yeah, but it's. I feel like from Diddy,
the Soul Train Awards.
Go ahead.
Let me speak. He did say, Jane, that he gives people 365 days to straighten this out. However, he did not say, as somebody in a position like his,
you got 2 cameras.
As somebody, okay, that's good. That's good. I got one here too. As somebody in a position of that much power, where you could literally, even when you look at what LeBron has done with opening schools, programs, and these things for kids, when you have the type of money that Diddy has, where you could literally transform people's lives at a snap of a finger, and it wouldn't even make you miss a fucking step. Okay? Don't talk about I understand his message, but what is the plan behind that 365 days? What is your plan that you're proposing? What are you willing to put on the line to help others excel? You have the ability to do it.
But I don't think it's
It's not on.
I think for him, I think for Diddy,
But you could.
I think from Diddy,
could,
it's
man.
a different. No, but I'm saying from Diddy, I think it's a different aspect because I think him and Diddy and Jay been together too frequently, too often lately,
Right.
to where I feel like they making a serious move to where they are discrediting a lot of white establishments lately, especially publicly.
Right.
So I feel like you come in, you attack the Grammys, you say something like that because you got an alternative in the works.
Exactly.
I think that
So they can invest into the communities.
I don't think that they will. I'm saying that I think they're going to invest in themselves. They're going to create a Grammy a minority Grammy alternative.
But they should have been there. I've been screaming that for years. Like that's my whole thing, fam. Like,
I mean, it's only now that certain men is getting into billionaire status.
But it's not even though, fam. You've been had the platform. We've been had it before. It's called Soul Train Awards. Then you had the Source Awards. You had something for the people.
Right.
It was the equivalent of our own FUBU, so to speak, for us, by us.
Right.
But y'all want to take accolades
But you got to understand it's about ownership. Who owns the Source Awards?
And at the end of the day, there's nobody that.
Now
really
that's what I'm saying, but that's why they even mentioned BET because I'm saying there's still like black entities or.
But that's a white-owned network.
That's why I didn't mention it.
At the end of the day, anybody that takes making music seriously, like the goal of making music seriously is to get a Grammy in the end of the day, right?
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Like that's like literally like.
But you get what I'm saying?
It's a measuring stick.
That is almost like stepping fetching, brother. Like you looking for the master or the plantation owner or the overseers to say good job. You know what I'm saying? Or, thank you, Toby. Like if that's how you feel, son,
But
just
that's
don't even acknowledge that, dog. Like them saying that you good doesn't mean shit. You get what I'm saying?
Just do something on your own.
You got the money and plenty of times and recognition without them saying you good or we want to go and acknowledge you and give you this statue or something. You don't need it, B. They know they don't need it.
No, but I think that's what they're doing.
That's what he said, but that's what he said.
I think that because of the fact that the BET Awards has a certain stigma to it, it's seen as being hood as fuck. It getting shot up, all types of shit. The Source Awards, Soul Train Awards, all those things are seen as being old.
Urban.
Yeah. So then
that's what it is, though.
No, but then you take Diddy and Jay-Z coming together and say they go, all right, we're gonna have the Title Awards now,
right?
Because Title's already established, Revolt Awards or however you want to play it, however you want to play it, because Revolt is a very good media platform, and then Tidal is a very good music platform. You combine those two, you could compete with Apple Music on that rent.
And then what is happening is it's like what you saying at that point is like the Grammys don't mean nothing.
Yeah,
you can say that, but at the same time, it's gonna mean everything because it's on a bigger platform.
I think, but you gotta understand that
the demographic
when you dealing back in the day, there was a bigger platform because you were dealing with network deals, and networks were very hard to break into. Right. If Diddy and Jay-Z post this shit online is just who logged on and watches who logged on and watch. You don't got to compete with nobody. You don't have to. How you feel about it?
I respect what Diddy said, just not coming from Diddy.
Hold
on.
I feel you though. I respect that.
Hold on. Diddy has taken the Locks Publishing.
Yeah.
Mace Publishing. You went up there and said, oh, we sensitive about our music. Oh, we this and that. You them boys don't do them like that. If you don't like what the Grammys is doing to us, don't do it to nobody underneath you.
But that's why I said, fam, it's like you got to take serious, like who's the guy conveying and relaying the message, brother. Like you get what I'm saying? Don't stand because it's convenient or because it's beneficial, dog. You stand because you stand, fam. Like that's the problem too much.
I respect
and that's a hard line for people to take out the message because they don't want to get hit in the pocket. Or they want to get blackballed from certain venues or avenues of income. So it's hard to be the man.
I respect that.
When you still living a lie, G.
But I think that it's the same situation as who you taking the message from, where you saving all these people from incarceration, you fighting all these cases. Jay-Z, we're talking about Jay-Z now.
Mm-hmm.
Who that is post 444 Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Right.
Prior to that, Jay-Z was like, yo, I'm minding my own business. I don't really care what niggas is doing. So you talking about for a 20-year career, he wasn't involving himself in no black people's issues, anything.
Right.
And then now post 444, he's an advocate for a lot. And then I respect what dreadlocks Jay-Z.
I feel like he got to a space to where
So I feel like Diddy learned from white people how to make money in this industry,
Right.
and he focused on making money in the industry. Now that he has this bread
Right.
and he has this power, I feel like he's trying to be a different person.
Right.
Let's not forget that Diddy has a degree from I forget what school it is.
Howard.
So let's not forget that he's an articulate dude who's very business minded, and he knew like from the beginning, like even when he was interning at Arista Records, like he already had like that mindset of like go, like you can, even when
Uptown Records.
Uptown Records, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, but Arista too.
Yeah. Brothers label.
They're together. Yeah, but it's
Yeah.
but I feel like he does have especially in the last like 2 years, he does have a different message than he previously had.
Yeah.
So I think he's trying to rebrand himself, but I think that most people that are not conscious of most people in our age group are very conscious of how dirty Diddy did a lot of people.
Very.
90s
but
leading up.
Jay's the same way.
Yeah.
Jay's not
But
dirty.
that's what I'm
Hanging,
saying.
Yeah.
But I think that now that they can reach once they reach this billionaire status, they very much trying to revamp themselves because they feel like they have influence.
Right.
And I just sit back and I'm just peeping what they're doing. I respect what Jay-Z's doing lately.
So what did
Diddy,
Jay-Z
not
do?
so much just because I don't see it. What?
What did Jay-Z do?
Jay-Z's he's the one that put the lawyers on Meek Mill's case to get him out. He's fighting incarceration.
Negative shit, like y'all was talking about.
Oh no, Jay-Z has done a bunch of shady deals. Are you crazy? Why you think? Look at Dame. Where you think Dame at? What? Dame is blackballed. Dame is black. Yeah.
He doing that shit for Rock Nation's benefit, G. Like,
Nah, but I'm saying like.
Yeah, he got 21 Savage out the immigration.
But I feel like but it also does benefit minorities. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it from that aspect. Most of these dudes, if I could help out my community, but also make $1 billion doing it, damn sure I'm gonna take the money. Yeah,
he gotta let you know who he is.
I'm not doing it for $36.
I'm a businessman. Okay.
So it's got the numbers got to be right. I'm not gonna go broke saving people that's not gonna appreciate it. Right. I might as well make bread doing it. And I feel like right now
when he got behind Trayvon and them.
Yeah.
That whole.
Oh man, that whole story.
That touched me when it came out.
Yeah, but I feel like from that standpoint, I see where Jay's going. Diddy, I don't know yet. The verdict's still out on that. But I do feel like within the next year, mark my words, Diddy and Jay will do some sort of merger to create that black entity where they're going to be a force to be dealt with in the
$100 Jay's getting over on that deal.
Yeah. All right. It's gonna be at least 51-49.
Straight up.
That's not gonna happen. Look at where Suge Knight ended up for trying to do that deal with Irv Gotti, Jay, and that whole black distribution.
Yeah, but
who
that was different people.
That was Jay.
Yeah.
That was Jay. Speaking of,
but back then Jay was different. I'm talking post 44 Jay. We talking dreadlocks Jay now. Dreadlocks Jay a different guy now.
Yo, fam, the hairstyle changed, not the man, my man.
He go.
I said the hairstyle changed. Hair comes and goes, but not the man character and intentions.
Right.
Okay,
I want to see if Dreadlocks Jay gonna let him.
You think he'll get to that J. Cole level though?
I want to see. I'm anxious to see.
Imagine Jay with some dreads though.
I'm anxious to see keeping it righteous right now.
I know. Nah,
Is
but
it?
I feel
on
like,
a
J. Cole.
on a segue,
I feel like it's the right.
Beyonce looking rough lately.
Boy, I want the Beyonce charge.
Now you wildin'. Beyonce was looking thick in that.
Nah,
No.
you look at the close-ups I sent you.
Right.
Yo, you ain't get a close up of the knees though. You ain't get a close up of the knees.
You better go check the creases, dog.
Nah, but she looking too much like a mama, and her mama ain't fine.
She should be on further. She got stupid.
My
Huh?
mama looks great for her
You don't want her to
age.
get
Don't
old?
get it twisted.
No, I'm
My
not
mama
saying
looks
that.
great for her age.
I'm saying that black don't crack. Beyonce looking kind of rough, me.
But
I'm
she
saying-
Creole though, you know. I'm
Yeah.
not sure, like, who? Tina?
No,
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
The mama?
She that Louisiana, that Louisiana Creole, not Haitian Creole.
Oh.
Nah, yeah, she ain't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, but I'm talking about like she ain't aging well. We had this conversation
Yeah,
before.
listen.
She not. That face looking real.
Nigga, she hit 40.
Yo,
Yeah.
Well, you can see it in the redness,
Yeah,
dog. I hope she don't age like Jasmine Guy.
True.
Jasmine Guy, I didn't see that one coming. For
Really?
our old heads listening.
Jasmine
Jasmine got fell off.
A different world.
Different world.
Yeah. Yeah, she
Dang,
looking. She looking like a guy I used to work with.
the only red bone, the only light skin who's been aging good, I can say, is Faith and Halle Berry.
Yeah, Halle Berry always look amazing though.
Because of the petiteness and whatever.
Nah.
Jasmine Guy ain't doing good.
Nah, that's
Don't hurt yourself. Go Google that.
Not really.
Nah, brother,
yeah, she looking rough, me.
brother, like Ben.
Really?
Ben.
Yeah, but nah,
Yeah.
she
Really bad.
she looking
I
bad.
ain't trying to say like the
Rihanna's
age,
still looking good though.
Rihanna holding up. I mean, she's young though.
Yeah.
No, Rihanna
it's-
30,
It's the
30
weight,
something.
dog. It's the weight.
Nah, Rihanna done
Like,
thickened up,
she
right?
healthy. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
it's all that collagen just holding
I don't
everything
know.
together.
What is
Now
that
Sade
mean?
still holding
That
up.
Fenty.
Oh yeah, she is
Sade holding
absolutely. She's looking great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's
What's her
looking
face
great.
holding up still?
You know-
Red Table. Jada's still holding up. Jada's
I
still
need to
looking
go
like
over
Jada. Little too.
All right. So outside of who else looks good, all right. Let's get back on some topics. Let's get back on track. What's going on with Nicki Minaj and her man, Mr. Petty, and what's his name? Meek Mills.
The guys are arguing.
We all okay.
in the
So
mall of
to the
LA.
listeners, there was a video that was released, or multiple videos that were released of apparently them shopping. I don't remember the name of the store. At some high-end store where allegedly Meek Mill had already been there prior, and they walked in, and I guess certain employers are saying that Nicki Minaj had said a couple things first. They exchanged a couple
I
words.
can see that.
And then it ended up being like a huge verbal altercation to where they had to be escorted out of the establishment. So what do we think about this? Number one. And number two is this any indication of perhaps how maybe Nicki Minaj may still feel about Meek Mill? What do you guys think?
I don't know what the real thing of the altercation is about, but they had one of the
I'm
homies
just saying,
from Meek. See, talking reckless.
I'm just saying from your experience in
confessing like
relationships.
he was gonna do a homicide out there with his bananas.
No, I mean.
But that's what they said it was gonna escalate to. You know
Well,
what I mean?
they did say, one of them did say come outside or
It's hard to
come
gauge.
outside,
It's hard to gauge when you in them kind of situations with a
Adrenaline is
current
rushing.
with a current lover and a past lover, and let alone someone on a celebrity platform like that, in front of people, in front of entourage, in front of cameras, it's different. One thing they said, they said Meek wanted to speak to homie privately. Homie was running at the mouth saying, "I handle you this and that," and the entourage and this and that. So I don't know. You know what I mean?
A lot of it,
Huh?
They say a lot of it got to do with Nicki putting the battery pack on her.
But of course, fam,
And she
maybe
be doing that.
Nicki's
'Cause she said,
wait.
apparently,
A battery pack on what?
on her man.
like charging it up, like hyping them up,
What?
like feeding them, nigga. Like you.
It's
wanna
a
let
term.
them talk to you
Battery
like
pack
that?
is just you hyping up a situation. You feeding more
Okay.
juice to a situation that didn't need it.
Okay.
Like she,
boosting it up.
nah, but she does hype niggas
Nah,
up to react.
To react, right? Like,
I
Okay.
feel homie will get with him in a
Okay.
heartbeat, 1-on-1, like fuck the entourage shit.
right,
Okay.
He is a hood dude though.
That nigga, come on, son.
right.
You know
Anybody-
I feel like the argument. I mean, if you look at the video, you hear Nicki over everything. Yeah,
It can get, yo, son, ain't nothing too big that you can't walk away from or mash out with a handshake, especially with niggas on that caliber and that money and that significance, dog. Ain't nothing they can't piece out and that. You know what I mean?
Meek was telling the story one time where I guess him and Nicki was somewhere and there was some shopping going on, right?
Yeah.
So I guess.
Tails from J Nice.
I guess. I guess. So I guess whatever the bill might have been a lot, right?
Yeah.
So Nicki is saying to Meek like,
let me hold something.
Nah, if Drake was here, Drake would have been able to pay for it.
Yeah.
Like, putting a heavy battery pack on a situation.
So we confirming that Drake smashed then.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He gotta have. He out here in these streets. That's my dog right there.
I feel like Drizzy can get it done. Son.
Okay, so all right, real quick though.
Drake got that light skinned nigga energy, boy. He living different.
Weezy topped it.
I feel like he had.
Birdman topped it.
Make it even so bad. I feel like Weezy was smashing in front of Safari Time. So that was the most disrespectful time in life.
That's all
Wasn't
different,
it?
like,
Yeah.
like,
No, but apparently Weezy was smashing it. That's how he got her from Gucci in the first place.
So Gucci was smashing it too.
Yeah. Gucci was piping it
I heard
down.
K Slay was smashing it from back in the day.
Yo, but this is supposed to be Safari's girl at the time.
Yeah, he was his girl through all of these niggas.
But he knew about that though. Didn't he say some shit like he saw niggas like getting at her in the studio and he just had to fall back? Because he wasn't brought around like he was the man.
That nigga said he was on set while she was kissing guys and shit.
Wow. Yo, but could you do it?
What happened?
Wow.
Rewind.
Like the video where she did the video with, I think
she was making out with Nas and shit.
Oh, word? I didn't see that shit.
But could you do it? If that was your girl and she was the breadwinner, right? And then she over there every time she making out with this dude or she with another nigga doing this and she's like, and then you know she gotta go in the room, go pipe Wayne. You just sitting here waiting for her to be done, and then she like, but you can't stop the bag though.
Nah, but
would you be cool with it? Could you ride? Could you play the Safari?
Nigga, give me the Safari then sometimes too, nigga. Let's go.
Could you play the Safari?
Sign me up, nigga. Give me the sign me up.
Okay,
Safari roll. Yo,
I should be asking this question. Wait a minute, I'm the only woman in the room. All right, who would play Safari?
Hey,
could you play the Safari role?
I would play the Safari role.
However, would you play the Safari role?
Yeah, for that bag.
Would you?
Fuck yeah.
Would you?
I reinvented
Oh yeah, of course.
role.
All right, would you?
Yeah, the Safari role got him his own role.
In fact, he got a whole ass wife off of that.
Exactly.
All right.
Niggas play the Safari role every day out here, B.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Buddy's played a Safari role to a girl that she just work at a call center, but this nigga ain't in between jobs and shit. You playing it, yeah, and then she fucking a dude at the call center.
Does she give good head?
I don't know. Hey,
We talking about the bag.
Nah, the money is the factor, not really how bad she was.
The money is the plus.
Yeah, he was with Nicki before.
But how would you expect for a woman to give you money and not have sex with you? Like,
no, we're talking about different things, yo.
They're saying whether or not the sex is not the defining. The money is the defining factor. All the rest, you doing all the relationship shit. Y'all going on dates, you fucking, you doing all that.
Y'all like fucking around, like.
No. If you got a lady, but the bag is there for her to be in the industry or a situation where she's getting checks and shit cut and given to her, and you're reciprocating it, but you know she's getting down and she's getting busy, so to speak. You know, she out there fucking and you know, playing the game and shit. Are you going to be the loyal man to stay there and be dedicated to the situation, knowing when you see the nigga around her that she's either fucking them or sucking them or entertaining them to a certain capacity?
Now, don't get me wrong. It's a catch-22 situation.
Because he did.
Because now you wish Shorty.
Yeah, more to this shit.
Yeah, you wish Shorty. And you playing the role, right?
Yeah.
But in the same breath of you playing the role, the industry niggas ain't really respecting you at the same breath. You know what I'm saying?
True.
But would you even be in the pic? Would you even be in the?
I mean,
saying if you're not even in that capacity with them, it ain't like you trying to be the artist too. You know what I mean?
But he was definitely trying to get on. He been trying to be an artist for a minute.
He's trying to be on in his way, but he ain't trying to say like, yo, did you tell him about my CD? Like, you ain't hitting him on the shoulder like, yo, shot my CD to him when you did that. Like, that's crazy, nigga.
Yeah,
You
facts.
know, it's a difference, dog. If you just laying back and chilling, or you trying to become the Lester and Casino. You know what I mean?
But can
Yeah,
you
I play
imagine?
my role. If I'm getting paid, my nigga, she was taking care of that nigga. That nigga was getting Lambos.
It's
That nigga
different though. Was
bikes,
he
that
getting
nigga
or was he
getting
driving
food.
them, son? There's a
My
difference
nigga, that
between.
nigga was getting shit for his birthday.
Nah, apparently he was getting it like
and all kinds
he
of
walked
shit.
away with some bread.
Yeah,
I mean,
my nigga.
How many M's did he leave with?
nah, I don't think it was enough.
Nah, niggas, nigga, if you ain't leaving.
All right, but you gotta understand that if you was a kept nigga for like 10 years,
Yeah, but the question is, was baby giving her M's for her to give him the M's?
facts.
Oh, so if baby wasn't paying her on time?
It don't matter where that money
She's getting
coming
show
from.
money, my nigga. Like,
It don't matter where that money coming from. As long as it's going in my bank,
Right.
I ain't asking no questions.
I feel like it was a good setup.
No,
for him. It set him up lovely.
No.
Safari doing all right.
He's
Yeah.
doing better
Nah,
now.
that's
He's
the man,
doing
nigga.
better
That's
now.
all
than
he's
he was
doing
then.
already.
yeah,
Facts.
now he
Alright,
relevant.
but back to the
And she's
topic
not.
again.
Yo, that's the irony.
She's not
That's the
relevant.
irony. Since
Alright.
Safari's more relevant
We-
than
Two words, nigga, Cardi B.
We deviated from the topic at hand.
man.
The topic at hand is what do we think about the fact that they're even arguing?
I think that stems from that. Did the
Some
Meek
good
track?
ass pussy.
Did the Meek track
Yeah.
come out beforehand
Nah,
or after
Could
the
be.
I
argument?
think the Meek track was before.
Yeah, the Meek track
Yeah.
is
I think
where
the-
this all stemmed from.
Yeah,
Apparently,
the Meek track came out, and then I guess Meek seen Nicki. He was trying to hash it out with Nicki. You know, just probably be like,
yeah, she was her nigga wasn't having it or whatever.
Wasn't
Yeah,
having the nigga wanted to hype up. Make an issue.
Also, the nigga got in his feelings about it.
yeah. Well, what happened was
Yeah,
Meek
but
released.
that's her husband,
You
though.
listen to that
That's her
track?
husband.
If you have a Nicki on your back that's putting a battery on it, like my nigga, don't feel like you just gonna date Nicki and there's no pressure coming.
Yeah.
Of course, nigga, because you know
You
she
know what I'm
probably been
saying?
setting that seat up for like months, nigga.
Yeah.
Ooh, when you see that nigga,
Yeah.
Get in that.
Oh, you ain't defend me?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna live that
Exactly.
down.
But that's
Especially
what fucked
this
up
nigga,
shit
this
though.
nigga would've
Like
defended
she
me.
was
Yeah.
that nigga, but the
Drake
Grammy-
would have whooped his ass.
Hold on, nigga. The grimy shit is though, knowing what the homie went through and came out of, nigga. Why would you want to jam that nigga up to be back in the system, nigga? The shit go crazy, son.
Women is
Because
spiteful,
obviously,
B.
look, obviously, B. That nigga know the man and his people got burners in the entourage. So I know homie in his situation gotta be out there with burners and shit. Like, let's be real, nigga. It's too much.
More publicity stunt than anything.
I think Nicki trying to get back on, and she trying to find any way.
That's the wrong way to do it.
Meek hot right now.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that shit
I mean,
old-fashioned way,
he's
nigga,
definitely
music.
relevant.
She's not relevant.
Nicki's
Nicki
not
not relevant at all
relevant.
because also
You say Nicki not relevant?
Cardi
Nah.
Cardi Nicki situation, Cardi
What's your opinion?
exceeded that 10 times over,
Yeah.
and then Nicki fell back, and then Nicki caught a lot of flack for coming at her crazy.
Nigga, dog, you don't understand the machine that's behind Mill and the association with it.
Yeah.
So who Cardi gonna go, dog, and meet Rock Nation, nigga, and Rock Nation got everybody who's hot.
That's it.
So who Nicki gonna get?
Nicki got a fan base like none other. Don't
Nah,
forget-
that fan
Hold
base
on.
fell off.
That
I
shit
think
go
that
on.
fan base sitting behind Lizzo right now.
Finish like that.
That
Finish,
fan base
finish.
ain't going nowhere, bro. For real.
Nah.
Like Nicki before Cardi, Nicki was the queen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so was Lil Kim before Nicki.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that, but I don't feel like Nicki fell off that much.
Oh nah, she did, bro.
Yeah,
Cardi
no.
fell off
You
that
don't
much.
understand.
took it.
Them Barbies done.
No, but the Barbies, you gotta look at the core fan base of what Nicki Minaj is. How many of them are black?
It's true.
Like,
Well,
let's
because
go. Cardi
she
got a
piggybacked.
black hip hop fan base. Nicki Minaj don't got thorough fans
Yeah.
like that over the years. It's
Nicki
pop.
Minaj
It's
Minaj
crossover.
piggybacked off Ariana Grande to get those
it's that
fans.
crossover shit, nigga.
So-
Cardi got some real.
Yeah, she got real
niggas
nigga-
fucking with for music besides bitches, though.
Facts.
She got niggas checking out from them bars and her flavor and all that shit. The Migos cosign help, nigga. The affiliation in the industry helps, nigga. The thoroughness, the bitch at the gala ready to throw hands helps, nigga. Like,
Yeah, I
The
forgot
fact
about
that she was
Offset.
on IG as a real person.
my
before
nigga,
she
son.
came up.
It's
She
even
was
more-
respected
it's
out
even
here.
deeper than that, dog.
Everybody fucked with Cardi before she put out a record. Easily.
Cousin,
Yeah.
Cardi get the black card of black cars, nigga.
Yeah,
She
facts.
was black
And
on-
she's technically,
Black.
she a Trinidad Dominican, dog.
Yeah, when Cardi gets the black
She,
card,
no, but I'm saying though, so you got a full other black chick, dog, who can't compete, brother. Like Cardi got it.
Nicki can't compete in that realm because Cardi won. in every way
Music,
possible.
nigga. It goes back to the Ross and 50 Cent
Yeah.
shit, nigga. Music.
Didn't Cardi get the Grammy and everything already?
Yeah.
She killed the Grammy Awards, I'll tell you
Are
that.
you
It's
guys
done
just
deal.
saying this? Are you guys just saying this because based on what, like bars, performance, all around?
All
just
around.
record?
She won.
How she carried
She
herself.
won. She played it where she stayed true to who she was.
Yeah.
And then Nicki tried to go to a different place to win, and then it backfired on her.
Like 3
Cardi
different
was
times?
Cardi was always kept it, yo, if I see you in the streets, it's on. Fuck all the other bullshit.
Right.
It's on. And then Nicki was like, oh, word? That's what you're going to do? You're going to fight me? That's what it... And then you don't look... Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Even after
So
all
then-
the niggas, she ain't worried about that.
So then you
The
already...
other side, son,
So you
it's
lost.
On site.
It's on site. What's good?
It's on site, nigga.
And
Like,
then-
that's it. The music there too. On site, nigga. Don't talk about my baby. The bitch came out like, alright, nigga. I let everything else slide. I try to be cool, nigga.
But I think that's
Like,
what
this
Nicki
is
lost.
after my
I think
family
that's what
bring
Nicki
it.
truly lost when she came
Took
about...
out the heels, nigga. Like,
When she came out about the baby, when she was talking shit about the baby,
Nah, she was about
she
to go
lost. The negative publicity she got from that was crazy.
Right.
You lost then because
you ain't see
once
what she
you
had to
came
do,
off
nigga.
about the
She tried
kid.
to go peach it up with Little Kim and shit. She can't peach it up with
yeah,
Remy.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You can't get Cardi on the team, dog. So that the irony is, you did everything, nigga, that you knocked Little Kim for about and called Little Kim out, but then now you want to try to pull it in your favor.
Yeah.
'Cause you remember she was like calling Kim out, nigga, like you salty because this and that instead of, but now you trying to do the same shit now that Cardi popping.
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Everybody got their moment, my nigga.
She had her moment.
but bars
got
is
better
not.
songs, nigga.
But bars is not relevant in this time and space right
Why
now.
not? Why
Social
not?
presence in songs.
No, but you got to understand that there's people that currently popping that's going. Suck my dick and that's enough to be highly successful.
They got a lot
And
of personality
the
and
problem
everything.
is, Cardi has bars, so
Yeah.
you can't even come from that
Yeah.
standpoint because
She
she's got
She
bars.
got bars.
Yeah.
And she'll get on. My nigga, I seen Cardi
I think she needs
on
better
IG
management.
Nah.
eating chicken foot soup.
I think
like,
she got-
Facts.
For real,
Nigga,
chicken
yeah.
foot soup, like,
Facts.
But brother,
You know,
She's
you know
a-
that-
she's
you
a
know
real
what
big-
that does for like
Yeah.
Caribbean communities and people that eat chicken foot soup. Like you know how like they fucks with Cardi.
yeah, dog, like I'm saying,
They
she
go-
loves across
yeah.
the board, cousin.
Yeah.
She go to
Yeah,
islands.
exactly.
She respected like no other. She go to Africa. She respected like no other.
And then they even love her more, dog, because she be holding down the homie.
Yeah, she do.
She stuck by the nigga side even when he fucked up.
Yeah.
They pass it up. She about her seed in the man, nigga. She
Yeah.
like, dog, she's the win-win-win, nigga.
Yeah,
Everybody like her, dog.
Don't get me wrong. Nicki says Trini, but like
Nah.
what? Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Come on now. She disowned that a long time ago, B.
Right.
So you don't
She got love
stand
for
there.
Chinese, nigga. Put Foxy Brown back on.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, they not taking advantage of what they should have been taking advantage of.
Yeah.
It's true. Like you gotta
It would have been a great ass concert though. Tour them two bitches get together.
Back
and
then-
bring all the females.
back
Yeah,
when she was
Every city
attacking
just-
Kim, if she would have just embraced that instead, you could have had all these female artists get together, and then Cardi would have been forced to
Right.
be down with it.
Right.
But
She did
because
that
you
late.
burnt so many bridges, you don't got nobody. Nicki
Okay.
got nobody in her corner.
And then again, look, Cardi
went-
got the new wave of chicks, dog.
Yeah.
Megan with them, Sweetie with them.
Yeah.
She got that whole, got the whole
Because-
all the new ones out.
They fucking with Nicki. They fucking with Nicki.
Yeah, but because you got Offset, you got Atlanta.
Yeah.
To have Atlanta is more important than to have New York
She
right
got
now.
quality
Yeah, for
QC, nigga.
Yeah.
In Atlanta, you're surrounded by them.
Nah, she got that quality
Control.
control brand behind
Quality
her, dog.
control.
That shit powerful.
Yeah, quality control. They
Big records.
got everything now.
Hell yeah.
So,
And she got them pop records still come with that hip hop.
speaking
presence.
of QC, is there anyone like, for instance, if you could work with anybody, like it doesn't have to be QC, like who would you pick?
Nah, if I could work with anybody, it'll probably be the baby.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Man,
lie.
the baby's been like a flaming time, like a flaming artist.
I go with the winning team off rip, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I ain't no fool.
You saw him Grammy weekend? He posted up his plaques, dog. He went platinum and got 3 gold records out there.
Did he win any
Yeah.
Grammys?
Shook platinum, the Bop, Vibe, and Intro Gold.
Yeah, that intro was
Intro Gold.
serious.
Yeah.
That intro was serious.
He came in, dog. Felt passion in that.
Yeah, I'm really happy to see somebody like that winning, coming from murder charge and all this other stupidity. To see somebody like that winning, I'm really like, I root for the underdog off rip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And he's out here. He's making moves, man. I respect that. He's everywhere.
What are you guys feeling about Super Bowl weekend that's coming up? Anything exciting? Anything?
Chiefs in the Super Bowl. That's all I care about, baby.
Dolphins ain't involved. So,
here we go.
I'm gonna sit this one out, man. I don't
Hey.
care what goes on. I got a few performances, Miami Live and Playhouse and all that.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's dope.
What days? Are we invited?
Come on, man. Y'all invited anywhere I go.
Oh, man.
Oh, you gotta let us know, man.
right.
We'll be there.
Big fan of the show, like I said.
Okay.
I'm honored to be here.
I like that. I really appreciate this
I
kind
really
of
do.
work.
Like, me and my homies really do watch y'all. Like, we really do. We do laugh,
Yeah.
and have our little critiques, but,
Yeah.
that's between me and the homies. But we really do,
That's
we
great.
really diehard fans of the show, like I said.
That's great. That's great. That's amazing. You never know who's listening, and then you really just think like it's a dream to be able to really convey certain messages to millions of people, and that's where we're on our way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Through music, through art, through podcasting, through everything that we're doing here. I really enjoy the fact that we as creatives are uniting and just we're doing something positive. We're kicking it. We're talking. We're educating ourselves. Like, what more could we ask for, guys?
Life is short, man.
Life is short, man.
R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant and the family.
Oh, you know what? With that being said, I did want to do a little moment of silence. I personally, and I guess maybe we can go around the room. Me, I'm not an avid basketball connoisseur, so I can't say I know all his stats. However, I do know that he was one of the greatest players in the game. I do know that he was revered as a legend, and I would agree. I have seen him play, and I've been blown away. And, for him to pass away also with his little girl of 13 years. I have a little girl, and I actually can't even imagine the level of pain that perhaps his wife is going through.
Yeah.
So, his sisters, such and such, and my condolences, my deepest condolences to his family, to his wife's family, to his extended family, to everyone who's going to be directly affected on a spiritual level. And, I really do think we should just, pay our respects. You're more than welcome to say something.
Yeah, like I said, R.I.P. to Kobe. My condolences go out to the family and everything. My personal feelings, I'm gonna keep it to myself because, everything ain't meant for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
It sucks, bro. I don't really feel it's an accident or anything like that, but that's just my own take on it. But, the sad part is, too, I feel that, granted, he's a celebrity and a lot of attention is placed on him and the daughter, but I feel the other families are being overshadowed by it, and they need their attention. And for everybody to go crazy in a frenzy on social media, about taking life for granted and having a different perspective because of Kobe Bryant's life and putting all this around, are you really doing it out of sincerity or just doing it out for likes and reach to be a part of it? Because 3 weeks ago, there was 167, 69 people who were shot down, that straight up murdered with a missile attack, and ain't nobody posting shit about that. So, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to go about a helicopter crash and a plane crash, you're saying one's accidental, but one was intentionally shot down, then you need to reach out and give your condolences and look at life from those people. But, that's just me. You gotta, take it all in consideration. It shouldn't be a celebrity's death to let you know life is short or, fuck that, brother. It seems only like the poor, the sick, and the old realize life is short.
I agree.
I totally agree. I just feel like it was just one of those situations to where it is somebody that is celebrity. They kind of feel like you have some kind of connection to them on certain levels or whatever the case be. And that's where, the only good thing that I can see came out of the situation is the little bit of the awakening of people feeling like
What is it?
matters and stuff stuff like
Is
that.
it for a
Awakening,
week?
what do you mean?
What you mean?
I get it, but is it for a week, or you think it's gonna actually be something that's gonna be continuous in people's heads?
I mean, we can't. Yeah, we can't. I mean,
Are they gonna run with it like the Nipsey?
We would hope to feel like it's something that continues, but I mean, it may not continue for everybody, but I guarantee there's somebody that it definitely, you know what I mean?
It definitely touched some people, yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people is feeling like maybe they gotta turn on their mamba mentality or whatever the case be. Or, you know what I mean? So it's bittersweet. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
And I respect that. Like, I mean, Kobe, hands down, one of my top 3 players: Tracy McGrady, Kobe, and Carmelo Anthony. You know what I'm saying? Like, people I respected, watching grow up and play. I feel like I don't like the whole, oh man, this taught me a lesson about this and all that. It's like, oh, that's good and great with the whole posts and everything and all that. I don't do it personally just because I don't post normally things that aren't related to me directly. Like if it's like, yeah, it sucks because it's a celebrity, but also celebrities live a wilder life than you on so many different facets that it's going to be given that a large majority of them are going to be gone earlier than the average person, so most people don't run into that because the amount of accidents that happen on single engine planes and happen on helicopters are pretty frequent, but because it's a rich people problem, it's not really something that's televised. If a rich person died doing that, not many of us is going to be rolling on a helicopter on a regular basis. That's not how we get from Broward to Miami. It's not like I'm like, oh, okay, we going to a show in Miami. Time to take the helicopter to the stadium. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna make more players cautious about it because, like, remember when LeBron first went to LA?
Yeah,
he hopped in the helicopter right after, dog, to not do the traffic.
Yeah, and I think
motherfuckers just gonna be sitting in that traffic for now extra hour. Like, fuck it.
I think that's just how you it comes with.
Niggas be sleeping at the Staples Center.
It comes with that money.
I was about to take a helicopter ride. I'm definitely thinking twice about it.
Yeah, facts. But you got to understand that these things are just, as far as the whole life is short thing, I believe that to the utmost just, before. I've always, you know what I'm saying? I live my life as in, if I want to enjoy something, I'm going to partake and enjoy. Like, sure. that's just how I'm going to do it.
That's
I'm 30.
You want to party with.
Yeah.
Just partake and enjoy.
Yo, because.
On the counter.
But you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 35, you know what I'm saying? Kobe was 41. Right. Yeah, that means how would you live? Most people living their life from day to day, going to work, driving home, going to sleep at 8 o'clock, waking up, going home, driving home, and then you're not doing nothing because you prepping for when you're 60 years old, and then you could probably live comfortably then. Right. What if you don't make it to 60? Your ass done wasted.
No one ain't asked how Moesha feel about it. Real shit. Like I heard it from every celebrity but Brandy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But I feel like she living different now, man. She got it. Yeah. But I feel like, people have to respect. People are so judgmental of people's choices about where you are in life, how far along you are, how far you are towards planning for your future, when they don't understand. Even motherfuckers that got 300 million can't make it to 60. You know what I'm saying? So how you living planning towards something that may not happen when you can enjoy yourself every day?
I'm gonna just say one thing. I feel like a celebrity's death is by design. Like they already got it already. Because the Simpsons done predicted certain things. And I done seen certain cartoons about how homie was gonna die.
Yeah.
And this, that, and the third. I don't believe in all this conspiracy bullshit and this and that. But come on, man. Like they be throwing it
and spirits, my brother.
They be giving it to us like,
yeah.
I done seen a Simpsons episode about the president, which I ain't getting into all that. I don't need no knocks on my door. I don't need no problem.
You don't think movies and TV shows are designed to desensitize and pre-program society to introduce certain technology and introduce certain methods and ideologies into you to subdue you.
Yeah, they
That's
let
a
us know
different
what's
episode.
going to happen before that.
It's all different episode, but there is a lot of subliminal messages.
Nigga, the Jetsons is real,
Especially how
dog.
they target children. They target children the most. They
Brother.
really do. In the way, in the hertz, and the sounds, the you know the visuals in the background that you know you may not like off top recognize, but in the background it really does.
The Jetsons, dog. Y'all remember George Jetson talking to big ass TV?
Yeah.
Look how we talking. Y'all remember George Jetson having Rosie the robot in there? We got Roombas.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all remember George Jetson going to work on a fucking escalator that just takes you straight across the mall, the airport, nigga.
It'll transport you straight there. It's gonna happen. It's
We're gonna have the car out the briefcase, dog. What's it got, man? What's his face working on it?
Elon Musk.
There you go.
He working on an elevator to the moon.
What's up with the shit he building in LA? They finished it?
Nah, it's not done yet.
He said by the summertime he's opening up.
Elevator to the moon, my nigga. You taking that?
For what?
Elevator to the moon. He said he gonna do.
Yeah.
He
You know
doing
what that
natural. He doing. They said it's
That's
gonna
some new
be.
slave shit, fam. They're gonna give the first vouchers to all black people and leave.
Hell
it.
yes.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I'm not doing it.
Stay woke.
You wanna do it?
Stay woke, guys.
Nah, that's
Stay
gonna.
woke.
Watch when them vouchers happen, dog.
Nah, but
First on the woke.
Look, always looking for guinea pigs.
They got us a
True.
trip to the moon, y'all.
Yeah, to the moon.
yeah, that's the whole thing.
Where we
Don't
going? To the dark side.
Where Popeyes?
put that Popeye's chicken sandwich.
They got they got moon cheese. Let's go.
For real. They got that Hennessy Moon Edition. It's all y'all line up. Nah, but it's different. On that note, gonna close this up.
Right up.
We out. Hold up.
Alright, so we're gonna close this out. Before we close it out, I wanna thank you, Miss Nation, for coming through as a wonderful guest of ours. And also to chit chat with us afterwards, partake in our madness and our inappropriateness that we banter on with. We're here every Tuesday. Shout out to iLife UK, shout out to iLife Toronto.
That's
Shout
right.
out to Music Media Lounge. Shout out to my co-host, Holla Rock. Who's that great? Starboy J Nice. We out here. This is Ivy Talks, episode number 16. Do something positive. Do something great. We're here. Anything else? We're here?
Yeah.
All right.